It's Saturday night, 8 minutes. It's Wayne the Wood Turner. Champion, man. Good evening, Pete. How are you all doing out there in YouTube land? Right, let's just bring the guys in. For your delectation tonight, we've got Jake. We've got JP Woodwork. We've got Dale building new Maple Tree Studios. And we've got Scott, the Crinkly Turner. Don't see any crinkles there. Don't see any muscles either.
Crevice, more like.
Don't know how he's
Crevice, more
Is
like.
it from Crinkly Bottom? You see Mr. Blobby from Crinkly Bottom.
Right then. What we're doing tonight, we're going to do some more off-centre turning tonight. So I'll just change camera and let you see what we're going to be doing. So I've got a piece of beech on here, which is, where the hell is my tape measure? It's about a foot long, couple inches
That's what
diameter.
she said.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. She did.
This is going to be a male form, and if we get time, I'm also going to turn a female form. Now, as you can see, I've already marked this out, which was pretty stupid, because I've got to get this down to a round now before I can actually mark it out properly. So I'm going to be starting from this point here, just going in and then turning this down to a round. This is only going to be on the one off-center axis, which I've got it on at the moment, and then for doing the leg part, I'll be putting it on the center and holding it in the chuck. So I'll start up the lathe.
You could just leave it like that and call that man lucky.
You could do. Unlike the guy in your workshop who got chopped into 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah, true.
Okay, here we go.
While you're doing that, you have 22 beautiful people in. And they are, among them, is Andy Leonelli, Shug, James Crawford, Jim Spalding, and Fat Block from Scotland, Mark Stroughton, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner, Mike Yu, Wayne the Woodturner, Woodworm Paul, and Shug.
How you doing?
Jamie's friends out there.
Andy Liliani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark says, sorry, can't stay, guys. He's got to go back and watch Emma with Joe and Brian.
Brian causing trouble, is he?
I don't know. Roger Mills has joined.
Doug Miller popped in, and William Rose Creates popped in.
Hey,
Good evening, everybody.
Hello. I am pleased that YouTube put in the anti-bullying measures that they said they were going to do regarding dislikes. It now just has the word dislike and no counter beside it. Only shows up, I think, for the person who's looking at it.
All right.
It's quite cool. It's quite cool.
I've still got a thumb up and a thumb down with a 0 beside it.
You're a loony.
Well, they fixed everybody's but yours.
Yeah.
Or you gave yourself a thumbs down.
How off centre is this, Wayne?
It's about half an inch from the center.
It's about in the top third of the screen, so in terms of being on center, it's kind of up in the right-hand corner.
You just say, not center.
Yeah. Wendy's in. Douglas Mungham's in. What's up, Douglas?
Is Mark still in? The Gentleman Wood Turner.
No idea.
No, I think he said he was going to
Not
watch
sure.
Emma.
Right. If he is still in, or if you are still there, Mark, how did you get on with the ball today?
I think Brian put a video up, didn't he? Jen Smith's giving you a super chat, Wayne.
Cheers, Jen.
F him min.
Says F in mint.
F in mint. Blended.
That's Jen.
Blended.
Well done, Jen.
We're gonna have to get some T-shirts that says Wayne's Girls.
William
Yeah.
Kenny's in. Wayne's winners.
Yeah, there you go.
Ingots.
Katie's shed's in.
Ashley, good evening.
I've done it again. Oh, there it is. Right, so I'm just using the parting tool for this. This part's going to be the hat. That's the rim of the hat. That part's going to be the head. This part's going to be the body.
Robert Lapsley's in. Folks, at the top of the chat, you'll find a link to Wayne's link tree, which carries pointers to all things Wayne, except his wine cellar, which isn't really a wine cellar, is in fact now an empty cupboard. But if you'd like to help him fill that cupboard, you could click on the link, one of the links in there to buy him a coffee, which is really a wine, which is a coffee, but it's really a wine. And help the man restock that wine cellar. Of course, you need to buy him a lot because he's partial to a coffee. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And if you like what Wayne's doing, please hit that thumbs up. You've got a super chat, Wayne. It's from a JP Woodwork. It says Barney Purple. Oops, wrong show. Lol. I think it should be jam coloured.
All right.
We did that today.
You got me on that one.
Should be jam. Wait a minute, I don't think I've got the right idea here.
Yeah. Find the purple one, don't spill it.
Yeah, don't spill it.
What colour did you end up going for in the end, Jake? Was it red, wasn't it?
It was one of the new reds. It's awesome.
It was blue. Everything else is true.
It's pretty cool.
Wayne, can I put a link in for Wendy's first ever premiere this evening?
Yep.
So in case you don't or haven't seen it or don't know or don't follow Wendy, Wendy at Kingfish Craft has her first ever wood turning premiere this evening at 21:45 UK time. In the Super Bright Workshop.
Since we're dropping things into the chat, I put one in for the craft, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Folks, the link we've just put in is to this month's Virtual Craft Festival, which is on November the 20th, which is next Saturday. On the show this month. Well, the show this month is dedicated to Braxton Worthen, who sadly passed away quite recently. Braxton was on the show very, very recently. We've decided to dedicate this one to him. On the show this month, we have the ever lovely Mr. Jamie Page, the ever large-feeted Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft. We have Claire's Crafty Corner. We have James from Molten Make. We have Scott the Blue Light Turner. We have Heidi Jacobs. We have Jake at Northside Customs. Jake. We have Andy Hill, the Urban Viking himself. We have Kez from Spirit and Bear. We have Tim Cunningham. We have Wayne, the Wood Jedi. We have the Art of Fire. We have Foster. I think his name is. Okay.
Foster is, yeah.
Foster is his
Foster
second name. I
Holcomb.
can never remember. That's the
Holcomb,
man
I think
officer.
it is. I think
We've
that's
got
it.
Franco
That's his last
Noce
name.
in his kitchen with Guess. We have the one and only, the man himself, Mr. Andy Burkey, doing Andy Burkey things. We have Scott Hampton, and we round the day out with the one and only Mr. Carl Jacobson.
So
Hope you join us.
Hi,
That's
Robin.
next Saturday.
Jim Spalding's got a question. He said, "Are the T-shirts still available and going to Braxton?" He hasn't managed to pick one up.
Yes, they are, Jim. There'll be a link on the actual page in the description of most people's, or should be in everybody's description. But you can pick one up on the day. There'll be links floating about for you to pick one up. If not, you can reach out to me personally, and I'll get you a link.
Just taking that down just a little bit further so I can get more of a hemisphere on this.
Aaron Nierenberg's in.
Cool.
40 wonderful people watching, mate.
Yeah, there'll not be many in tonight. Emma's back on live. Get that cleared up. There we go. Do some sanding now on this top bit. That's the thing about off-center turning. Whenever you're going to try off-center turning, you've got to remember to do your sanding. Otherwise, everything gets buggered up and you can't get it back to where you were to get it sanded properly.
We're turning by Barry's in.
Hello, mate.
What's up, Barry?
While we was just on the subject of t-shirts and such, at the top of the chat you can find Wayne's link tree, which you can take him to his merchandise store where you can get yourself a Drilly t-shirt and hoodie and all that good stuff. You can get a Jerkin Man t-shirt, hoodie, and all that good stuff, and you can get a Mint t-shirt, hoodie, and all that good stuff.
And
So-
if you happen to go across to Jake as well, you can get
Look at that.
the morning
Yeah,
cartoons
there you go.
with Jake and Jamie.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's your color. Good looking shirt.
Nice.
Wendy says, question,
get
question,
them-
question. I thought that you said you was going to turn a bowl tonight, Wayne.
It's
Did I?
early yet.
This is only his first piece.
I have a question. Do you get in the Wayne merchandising store? Do you get embroidered panties with his logo on the front, and when it's in hangers, free zone on the back?
It could probably be
Yeah.
arranged.
I never even thought of doing that, to tell you the truth, Dale. Sounds like a good plan, though.
It could probably be arranged. Camera, Wayne.
Camera, Wayne, camera.
Mr. Jake
there's-
Thompson's giving you a super chat.
Cheers, Jake.
Says,
You're welcome.
effing mint.
I'd like to know what that sounds like without a mouthful of biscuits.
I've got a mouthful of biscuits.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
I don't have a mouthful of biscuits.
I ain't
Oh,
got a
Chad
mouthful of
said that.
biscuits.
I never had a mouthful of biscuits. Who had a mouthful of biscuits?
I've no idea.
Not me, because the packet's still sealed.
It was Jelly Babies, if you want to know.
He doesn't even open them anymore.
You eat straight through the packet?
He doesn't even
Yeah,
open the packet anymore.
Golly. No manners.
There's a super chat there from Dale that says after 8 mint. Wonder how many super chat mint jokes we can get out.
Right, so I've got sand and sealer on. That's as far as I'm going with that. I am going to be painting this. Oh, hang on. Shavings in my Crocs. That's uncomfortable.
You said Crocs there, not crotch, right?
I said Crocs.
Right.
K-R-O-K-S.
Sounds like a croc to
You
me.
know, you know I'm
Whatever.
dyslexic, right? Because that still
What?
came out crotch in my head.
We're still giggling
I-
no matter
And
what.
I am dyslexic, so I'm being serious. It still came out crotch in my head. Anyone else?
Yeah. Sounds like a load of balls to me.
Yeah, whichever's funnier.
God damn it!
God damn it, Bobby.
God dang it,
Evan
Bobby!
Nichols in. He says, good afternoon, everyone.
I got wood
Good
shavings in my
afternoon.
crotch. God damn it! That blank failed because some bugger asked me to put jam in it.
Ooh. I wish I'd used the natural alcohol.
Right, so what I'm going to do now, before I start doing the leg part of this, I'm just going to come over here and do the neck part. So we can get some shape into this.
Sorry, that was Thistle's Cross speaking. My bad.
The whiskey cast one, mate.
Yes, indeed.
Scott the Blue Light Turner's giving you a £2 super chat and says Trevor mints are a bit minty, bit stronger.
He wouldn't let me put the rest in. It was too many characters.
Let's see how that's looking. A wee bit more to take off there at the top.
Dory
460s
60s in, boys and girls.
How you doing?
Hello?
A little bit more there.
Aaron says he loves how delicate you are with those touches.
Thank you.
Oh, wait. Should you two get a room?
Nah, leave it public.
Can I just say officially
Has
that I'm
Dark
about
Matter
to?
got another account?
Can I just say officially I'm about to open a Haribo Star Mix?
Do you like the special rings, do you, Dale?
Mate, I'm very partial to a special ring.
Because he likes the hot ones, he does.
You should do that on TikTok.
Yeah, nah.
Phone somebody up and pretend to be about 5.
I just heard someone shouting, he's outside.
Someone seeking a reckoning.
Maybe. He's
Douglas
outside.
is
Follow the
not
light.
buffering for us. Might be you, sir. Billy Woodworks is in.
How you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Ela Gwyn is in.
Leah.
Oh, Leah.
Hell yeah.
Bailey Woodworks is in. Hello, Chris.
I said that. Wendy's getting drunk. I mean, she's going for a drink. Sorry.
Just going to use
wonder if
my
that's-
bull
I wonder
gouge
if
to get rid of the
that's,
bulk of this.
I wonder if that slang for us are going to go and get a stiff one.
You said that. Some of us might have thought it, but you said it.
Inside voice, outside voice. Douglas will refresh.
Vicky's in.
Okay.
Vicky.
I'm ignoring her. If she can't see me, then I'm not here.
A wee catch there, so I've nearly spoilt the stand.
When you stop, Wayne, is there any chance you can nudge the camera up a little bit and to the left a little bit? Because you're quite up to that. I mean, I was joking earlier on at the start, but you are quite up and over.
How's that?
Better.
That better?
Yes, sir.
Yes, mate.
You think,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah, I agree.
Just want to check on the shape on this.
Douglas is asking how settling in is going. Well, the depression in the chair is definitely building up. So in terms of it settling, because of my fat ass being on it, I think it's going pretty well. You mean the
Wendy
house?
wants to know what speed you're running at, Wayne.
Just over 1,000.
3 or 4 inches an hour. And I'm slightly left and slightly to the right.
Take it back now, yo. 150 side. Slide to the left.
Dun, 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 dun,
Slide
dun, 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 dun.
Do the okie dokie.
Well, what we need now is the scene from Chariots of Fire with Wayne's head on one of the runners.
I could do that.
Ideally, an animated one.
Or a reindeer.
Grand. Right.
Started building bits on it, Douglas. We're just started the journey now. Car parts built. We've got the railway tracks to pull out the ground still. One shed to knock down. Roof's insulated. And we're about to start building Maple Tree Studios. One of up here, the Mark 1. Starting next Friday.
All the knocking down
Might be
should
ready.
occur when I go up there. I'm like the Frank Spencer of England.
Let us hope that
benches out the top, mate. So you can sit out there and we'll keep you out of the way.
the stone is sufficient to keep you at bay.
If anything like Frank Spencer's to go by, I don't think anything is. I remember that massive chimney when it came down. Douglas Mungum says railway tracks.
Are you doing the female form and the male form out the same piece, Wayne?
No. No, this is purely the male form, this one is.
Is it going to stick in the ground?
No.
Like a dibber?
You have 45 watching, Wayne.
Grand.
Nice. Dale, I don't know if you noticed, Douglas Mungum said railway tracks, question mark.
Yes, railway tracks. It's top secret.
Dig up these tracks, never come back. Dig them up so they don't come back.
Can you whistle?
Nope.
No, Douglas. We're probably just going to use it for turning or scrolling.
Good call. I like the way you think.
Although you never know. Once I get the big bandsaw in, who knows what imagination will bring to the table.
Copper Owl's in.
Copper. Look, Copper. How are you, you old cow?
I see what you did there.
I thought it was reasonable. I didn't call him a fat cow, but it's a cow.
Within reason.
I've no idea if he is, so hey. Ian Smith's in. Down in the description, we have a link to Barbara Dill.
Yeah,
Barbara
if anybody's
does-
interested in doing off-centre turning, that video that I've put a link to, I think it lasts about an hour and a half, and she goes through a hell of a lot of stuff about off-centre turning.
Cool. I've put a book on my Christmas list.
Wouldn't she want it back?
Yeah, good point.
You keep watching Barnwood Builders, Douglas. That's all I'm saying. These were Sycamore and Beach. No fun. Well, they are quite large.
Okay.
You have 42 beautiful souls watching you, young sir, and 28 thumbs ups.
Grand. Thank you. Yep, I got rid of that. Right, do some sanding on this part now. That was 80. $120. And 240. Grand. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, sand and sealer.
That's one thing I've never tried doing yet is off centre turning. I've got that. I've got the what chuck is it, Wayne? The eccentric chuck.
Yeah, the eccentric chuck.
I've got that, but never used it yet.
Right, do you reckon I should paint it?
Yeah,
Yes.
try out them paints that you got today.
Oh, I wasn't going to. Well, I wasn't going to
Give
do
him a
that on the
waistcoat.
man one.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, do it on the lady one.
This one was going to be. This one I was going to do as if he's suited and booted, ready to go
Yeah,
out to a.
black tuxedo.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
something.
thinking.
Right, so what I'll do, I'll just mask off his head.
How thick is that, Wayne?
Eyeballs.
Hmm?
How thick is that
Tape.
tape?
How wide? About 6 mil.
That looks gonna say it looks about 5 or 6 mil, half a centimeter. Detailing tape.
Now, should I part off the lid, the hat? Right, hang on. Wait, I'll just get this hat finished. Then I can take the tailstock away.
Cuz is in the chat. Hello, Cuz.
Kazam!
Hey, cuz.
Hey,
Right, I'll just get that sanded down. Um,
Woolly Pie's in as well.
dee, 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 dee.
Highway to the sanding zone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hmm.
Copperell says, where's Ben?
Don't know. He's probably across watching Emma.
Young Age Bespoke has entered in the chat and he declares Bungholio.
Looking for
Happy
TP.
birthday, Andy.
Well, a question for you, young
How
Andy,
you
is
doing?
there winnets and hangers on that Bungholio?
Zipper. Well, that's Bungle, innit?
Yes, sir.
Zippy and
Technically.
Bungle went to the jungle.
Technically, it was Zippy calling Zippy. You really want to be pedantic about it. Bungo was a much more softly spoken young bear.
I heard that they're a big fan of Top Gear.
Rumor has it.
You're right, Carmen.
Oh, it's Andy's birthday today. Whistles at the ready. It's his birthday.
Uh oh.
Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you.
to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Viking. Happy birthday to you.
Wendy's asking a question. She says, no bed cover? No, Wendy, he prefers a duvet.
He
Au
does it in the,
natural.
he does it in the buff.
Yeah. Kind of like pouring resin.
David Necko has a question, Wayne. He says, does anyone know
Yeah.
what the original colour of the lathe was?
Blue.
The original colour of the lathe, grey, I think.
I do like the fact there was a I think in there.
Andy's just thrown up to my singing.
Barf.
I could always edit a picture of Marilyn Monroe.
With your face on it.
With my face on it. Standing over an air vent in New York.
Maybe a little bit longer. Right, should I try those two-tone paints again?
Oh, the Stardust
Ah,
one.
go on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, go
Those
on.
There you
Go
go.
on. Go on.
Those
Live a
were
waistcoat.
nice.
What ones we got? Because I've got my ones here.
Is there any mint in there?
No, but there is green and blue violet.
And
Yeah,
banana.
green and blue violet, yeah.
Yeah.
For some bizarre reason, I just formed an image of Wayne with a Carmen Miranda fruit hat. Turning. Don't know why. Much more Scott style.
Oh, you see it.
Wayne Clasper's drag race? I think not.
Do you have to use flow medium with them ones, Wayne? Or
Nope. You can use the airbrush straight out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's what it says in the box. Acrylic airbrush metallic colour shift, depending on the light or angle.
As you can see, they can either be brushed on or you can airbrush them.
Did you memorize that, Jamie, or did you have something to read
No,
off?
I've got the
No,
box right in front of me.
You read it off the box.
I can see the box behind Wayne.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
You should definitely
I
take
like
that
it a
off and
lot.
do the waistcoat a different colour. Maybe not.
Maybe not too late.
Never too late.
And I'm just going to leave the hat plain black.
Dun, 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 dun,
Andy says
dun.
Rennie McIntosh's fat controller.
You should go and check out the Rennie McIntosh exhibition in Glasgow when you get 2 minutes, Andy. You'll thoroughly enjoy it.
I'll not be able to find the end of this bloody tape now.
Andy says he has been a long time ago, though.
Go see it again. Do it now. Wow.
I'm not going to use the hot air gun on this tonight. After last time. Can you see the colour change on that?
A little bit. It almost seems purple down at the stem and a bit blue at the top. To me, anyway.
Pretty either way.
Yeah. Keith Jarvis is in. Good evening, Wayne. Worms
Hey,
and all.
Keith.
What's up, Keith?
in Keith?
Hey, watching flaming paint dry.
It's pretty pink.
Willie Pye says, at the risk of offending, what is it?
It's a male form, off-centre male form. Don't do it, Wayne. Don't do it. Any questions while this paint dries?
No, I'm keeping the inside voice in.
I have a question. How much heavier do you think your workshop is with all the sawdust in it than when it started, when you originally built it?
Oh, not much. There's not much shavings left on the floor. Most of them got washed
Cold
away.
one? Oh, of course.
The
Douglas
rest got
Mungham
burnt.
says, would your hairdryer be better than a hot air gun?
I
That's
don't
just
know.
use of the word "your"
Is
in
a
that
hair
sentence.
dryer? Is it stronger? Hotter?
I think it's a more manageable heat, I think is the thinking in there, whereas I'm not so sure.
Surely a hairdryer would blow all the paint all over the place, wouldn't it?
Not necessarily. If you put the nozzle on, if you take the nozzle off, it won't. Wendy asked a question too. Are you going to do a female form too?
I am, Wendy. I am. I don't know if I'll have time to do it tonight. What do you reckon?
I don't see why not.
This one's taken you 47 minutes, Wayne, so far.
You don't have a huge amount of sanding to do. Oh
I reckon
man.
you'll get one done.
Not dry. Yeah, it is.
I've got to take off for a minute, guys. I'm being summoned, all right?
Okay.
Right, mate.
I'll try and get back.
Right then.
What do you think is the way to do?
Nice.
Right, let's smooth this tailstock out of the way. Drop that. There he is.
He's cool.
He's got a wee nub on the bottom I have to take off. That's why he's a bit
Nubbly
wobbly
nub.
at the minute. I'll get that
Breakdance.
done once the paint is properly dried. I'll get that done. But yeah, there he is.
Super cool.
That's the male one. Put that to one side. Don't fall down. And now we'll do the female one. Now the hell of a lot of this is just turned between centers. There's only two off-center bits of work to do on this, and that's basically to get the shape of her body when I get there. Now the guy who I watched doing this, he actually cleaned out the skirt when he was doing this, but I'm not going to do that.
Wayne, camera. You have 47 beautiful people watching, and Spitfire 1592 just popped in.
Excellent.
Not popped him down. I was doing a fly past.
Bam, 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 bam.
No, mate, wrong film. They were
Doesn't matter.
Lancasters, not Spitfires.
Doesn't matter. Everyone knows that music's connected with the RAF. I don't think the Spitfire has technically a theme tune, I think.
Probably it's going to be the theme tune from 633 Squadron.
I was about to say
Could be.
633.
Could be.
Right, so this section here is going to be the skirt. In fact, what I'll do, I'll get this marked out again because I think I've got these proportions a bit wrong. Let's bring the skirt up to there. Bring the body up to about there. Yeah, them two will be okay. So on this one, she also has a hat on this. I might have enough room actually to do the hat, but usually it's a separate hat, which you can sit at a bit of an angle. I'll probably not have time to do the hat tonight.
Bit of a cockish, jaunty fascinator kind of angle.
Just take this diameter down a little bit, I think.
Are you doing legs for her, Wayne? Or are you just going straight for the skirt being the base?
Right. What I'm doing. Right. This is the skirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the hips. This is going to
Frock
be our
and bodice.
boobs. Yeah. This is
Okay.
going to be our boobs, and then this is going to be the head. And I might just do just a hat that sits there, to tell you the truth.
Jamie has been sent to the attic.
Sure, it's not covered under the stairs.
Well, see, I would have thought it was a couple under the stairs, but you know, I mean, he has the scar on his forehead and everything. I mean,
Let's see a bit of the diameter of this as well. What I think I'll do, I'll use the parting tool, if I can find it, just to take this down a little bit.
And Joey's in.
Security staff is present.
I'm not going to bother with the hat, I've decided. I can do a hat at another time. I might just come out tomorrow and do one. Right, let's get this sanded. Oh, a little bit of tear out there.
how are you going to finish the hat?
Sorry?
You going to finish the hat, or have I lost
No,
track of the...
no. I just said I'm not going to bother with the hat tonight. I will get the
Okay.
hat done at a different time. 240. Right, sand and sealer.
39 people in, Wayne, and 39 thumbs up. Look at that.
Excellent. Right, and now what we're going to do is the off-center part of it, and this is just to try and define more of the body. So what I've done, I've marked on the bottom 2 points around about half an inch from the center. So we will put 1 point in, and the tail stock is still staying on center.
Mhm.
Right. So it's going to be this part that I'm going to be taking off. So what will happen here, this will become her spine, if you like, once I've taken
Mhm.
this off. That looks scary.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm changing tool rests is because the longer tool rest there was way out across to one side. And if you can, you always want to be doing your work at the center part of the tool rest. That way you're not putting so much pressure on there or tension on there, and there's less chance of your tool rest snapping. That down a bit.
What speed you turning at there, Wayne?
Have a look at how we're doing. Yeah, that's getting there. And you've got to watch on this part as well. You're not really wanting to go into the hip and waist area on this if you can help it.
Dara Cullen's just joined.
Hello there.
Okay. Leave that at that. Get that sanded. Now, this is where you start beating your fingers up.
Oh,
Is there any reason, Wayne, why you've turned this one the opposite way round to what you turned the male?
No.
Okay. So you could turn it the opposite way round then.
Well, you could do. How was that looking? I've got a bit of. Yeah, just get rid of that. Move on to 120. And 240. Quick spray of sand and sealer on there. Right, and now what we'll do is change that to the other side. Should have left the bloody center in there. Stupid person. Fasten this back in again.
you have 52 beautiful people watching you, young Win.
Grand, thanks guys. Right, put in from the other side. Bring the tailstock back up again. And what we should be doing here is actually shaping the hips. Have I put that on the right side? Yes, I have. Yeah. Make sure that's up tight. So what I'm doing here is putting her sort of lower abdomen in, if you like, around the hip area.
You're talking about her fat ass.
Biscuits in the front, ham in the back.
Say what?
No? Is that just an American thing?
No? That's a Moroccan thing. Probably.
Okay.
Definitely Moroccan.
Okay. I'll keep it to myself then.
Good Lord. What a chap. Did you hear what he said there, Win? Anyone think he was foreign or something?
It depends on where you're listening from.
Most of the world is
I won't tell you what my mum said about having you in my life, Jake.
Go on. What did your mum say?
She went, "Who was that guy with the cute accent?"
Woo! Watch
Uh-huh.
out.
Sure she wasn't talking about me. Just saying.
There we
You
go.
know.
But you weren't in Thursday's live.
So who's that guy that talks
Yeah,
funny?
I was there. I was there in principle.
Right, Stara's got a question. He says, for anyone who can answer, have a friend who's trying to finish some coffee scoop handles dyed purple, but when she puts on her CA finish, it turns black.
Don't you see a finish?
These are wise words. Adhere to them now.
Be better off with lacquer, wouldn't they, Wayne?
Coffee scoops, I don't put any finish on.
Well, even if they've been dyed.
Probably even if they've been dyed. Either that, or just use a food safe oil. Now, what is going to happen with this? I will be parting this off at the head, but once I make the hat, it'll fit over the flat part. But again, what I'm going to do is mask off the head, because this woman's going out with her man.
Mm-hmm.
Gentleman friend. This lady is going out with her gentleman friend.
It's a date
Yeah.
night.
Create
That's
a
what
warm
we should do
narrative.
to stop the wives nagging.
It's date
Ask-
night. Get them, gentleman friends.
Ask them.
Huh? Oh. Someone's cooked up an entire global pandemic because to carry that one off, Scott. Have you not noticed?
Yeah.
Well,
It didn't work.
well played.
It did-
Well played.
It didn't work. Excuse me.
Coming up to 9:15, Wayne.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. No long to go now. Just a coat of paint, and then we'll get her parted off. What do you reckon? Silver or gold?
Gold.
Silver.
No. Gold.
Right. I'll
Bronze.
stop
Definitely
shaking.
gold.
I'll stop shaking that can then.
You've got to imagine how the dress would look. Silver dress. How many silver dresses have you actually think cared of? But warm, rich, yellow and gold ones.
Why can't he do it red then? It'd be a lady in red.
I mean, I'd be very happy with red, but he never gave us that option.
No, because this is the cheapo glittery paint.
Mm.
Well, I tell
This
you
is the
truth.
stuff that Jamie was talking about from Lidl's.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to work very well, but we will see. Let's try just a little bit on there. Well, that got absolutely no bloody colour in it whatsoever.
Is it
That's-
like what the glitter ones I've got? I've got some glitter spray paints, but it's only the colour glitter. It's like a clear lacquer with the colour glittering. So do you need to put like a black one underneath it and then give it a gold
Hang on,
sparkly
hang on.
effect? Stephen Wood's joined. He said, sorry he's a tad late. He's been watching Chris Parker.
Looks like there's loads of people on tonight then.
Hmm?
See, this is a high quality glitter spray. There's glitter, there's definitely glitter in there, but I think it's just bloody gold glitter. It doesn't even show up against black, to tell you the truth. Nah, not having it. What do you reckon? Black and Joe Sonia's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, little black number.
Oh my
Yep, that's covered. Turn the speed down. Switch it on. Right, Joe Sonia's. What do you reckon?
I reckon that you want where's her waist?
Where's our waist?
Yeah.
That's our waist there.
Let's
Tape the
batter.
waist off, just the paint below it. Keep that black and do
Keep
the
that
rest.
black and just right.
Yeah. See how it looks.
how about-
The worst that can happen is you've got to do a wee bit more, you know what I mean? But it would give an effect.
How about gold?
Waist is right above the ham.
Say what?
The waist is right above the ham.
What
Right
we
below
want to do is make sure that we're only colouring up to her fanny. And this is in the American context, not in the British context.
Yeah.
Gold.
It's got me to get agitated.
Watch out.
Oh, should have let that switch on.
Jen says, what about moon dust on top?
Don't have any, I'm afraid. I think the gold iridescent, especially if I can do some sort of, what have I got? Have I got any cling film here? Yeah, I've got cling film. So I'll just stick some gold. I might do other colours as well. Right then. I'm not watering this down or anything. Just splodging it on. Like I usually do with Joe Sonia's. I nearly said Joe Senior there.
Good Lord.
Good Lord.
Good to would have views.
Right then. Bit of cling film. I believe it is called saran wrap in the States.
Look at that. Nice.
That's looking cool.
Get you on Project Runway any minute now, Wayne.
Yeah. That look cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yes,
Should we leave the top or do a different colour?
I think leave the top.
Leave the top. Grand. Okay.
What do you guys think? What does everyone else think? Let's just go with mine. What does everyone else think? Leave the top?
What about
What's
the
the chat
violet?
think? Because if I was going to put colour on the top, it would be the violet that I'd be putting on.
What do we think? To the top?
Let's do it. Let's do some violet.
So we've
Leave
got
the
one
top,
for
says
leave it.
Michael, as a party. 2 if you include me. Leave it,
3
says
then.
Jen.
Leave it. Leave it. Deal said leave it. Right. Leave it then. We will leave it. Right. What
Good,
I am
says
going
Scott.
to do.
But he's from Kent, so he doesn't count. He's not from Kent, he's from
No.
Sussex, so he
From
definitely doesn't
Kent.
count.
Cuz says looks good as it is. Keith says leave it. Douglas says violet.
Too late. It's been left. Just want to get that back in.
And Wood
Yes,
Dude's
so I
pushing it right out the bag and go and put some fur on it.
Yeah, okay. To rest. Right, what I am going to do
Robbo's
is
just
first.
joined us. G'day, Robbo.
Hey, Robbo.
Morning, Robbo.
Morning.
What I am going to do to start off with is just get rid of this bit on the bottom. Use my thin parting tool to do that, and then I've just got to part off the top. I'll just part this off first. I'll just go back in with my skew chisel again once I find it. Put it down. You know, Clasper, you are really annoying.
You know, the rest of us are sitting here wondering how to actually get some witticism in alongside that. You know that. That's why we're all sitting here quietly. We're all looking for something to say, and they're going, "No, that one's too harsh.
Don't do
No,
that
not
one.
that one.
Don't do that.
No, oh, that one. No, 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 no. That one would be funny, but he'd lose his shit about that." I can see me doing a binge watch of The Expanse.
I'm just going to dry that a bit. Okay.
Robbo says question. Is Wayne on overtime rates?
Time for Smalco. We'll be stopping in a minute. Time for Smalco.
What time do we knock off?
Does that make one of us the roustabout?
It'll have to be time for smoke though, because he needs to go and find a thunderbox.
Right then. Put the
Jake's now going, what
tail
are they on
one
about?
on. There you are.
Ooh, look at that.
That's cool.
So you can actually see the shape of her there. And then I'll
Biscuits.
bum around
That
here.
works. Put a hat.
Yeah.
Put the right color of hat on her. That'll look stunning.
Yeah.
It looks already
and
looks
then
stunning, but it'll just. Go on.
If I just
Sorry.
take the... No, you're fine, Dale. You're fine. I was just whittering to
I was
myself
only
as
going
per
to say.
usual.
I was only going to say if you put a tiny, tiny bit of Jane's thread, sort of artistic thread, multi-stranded thread around her neck to be a necklace, that would look awesome.
And there's our
You know
partner.
the stuff I mean? Good, cool. She needs a hat though. Lady of her standing in the world needs a hat.
There you go.
Works
So-
pretty well with a black.
That's her. And I
Awesome.
think you can
Nice.
see I have got... okay, I could have made the waist a bit thinner. Probably. I could have made the body a bit longer, but...
Don't you body shame that poor lady. Good lord.
No body shaming here.
So that's her. And...
The blue light
That's
tunnel
him.
reckons it's a practice piece. He reminds me of the Fat Controller. It'll be the hat, mind you.
But Jamie's not here, so I thought I'd beat him.
So there we go.
Jen
So
says
that's-
it's effing mint.
Effing mint. Cheers, Jen. I've just got dust all over that now. Oh, not to worry. So there you go, guys. Something a wee bit different, but still including some paint. Like I said in the description, there is a link to one of Barbara Dill's videos where she explains a hell of a lot. She has got a series of videos out. If you actually get onto her channel, she's brilliant at off-center stuff. If you can get hold of her book as well, if you're interested in doing off-center work, it's an excellent book as well. And I think that's me for tonight. I am going to go in the
Find
house.
something reflective. Find something reflective and hold it up and check it as you.
No, it is. That's definitely me for tonight. Oh, hang on a minute. Watch. Magic happens when I do this.
Does that mean you can see, Wayne?
I can see all
Imagine-
my life. Who's that?
Oh,
Imagine how great a wood turner he would be if he didn't have to clean his glasses.
There we go.
Can I just give Wendy another plug in 15 minutes? She's got her first premiere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please, I got finished. I'll get in house in time to watch that.
I'll put the link back in there. Head over and show Wendy some love. She's got a really bright workshop.
Jamie is
Straight conduit.
Jamie's not here because he's been sent to the attic for being bad by his dad. So next live you're in, make sure you mention him being sent to the attic. If any of you guys follow Wayne regularly and Jamie's in, make sure
but he
you
doesn't
say
want
how
to
was
sleep
the
in
attic.
the attic because so-and-so, what's his name, pees the bed.
We'll find out.
Right then.
What's the little dude in Home Alone?
Don't know. I am going to press the button. Thanks everybody for coming along. I know there's been lots of other stuff going on tonight, so I'm pleased you came along to watch what I was doing. I'll have a premiere out tomorrow night, as will Jamie, and I'll be back on Wednesday where I'm going to be turning some jewellery. I had a request on Saturday morning cartoons to turn some jewellery, so I'm going to be turning some earrings. I might do a pendant and a ring as well. So that's what's going to be happening on Wednesday. Next Saturday, remember, the virtual crafty is on. 16 hours of makers, starting at 10 a.m. UK time, finishing at 2 a.m. on the Sunday morning.